I want to talk about the importance of context and relationality. That we live in a relational world. I am who I am because of who you are. And when I see my clients with persistent chronic vertigo and tinnitus, and I'll use this as a case study because it is relevant to all symptoms or not quite right body sensations. But when I see my clients who feel what they feel, and they may have Meniere's or Mulder-Bachman or any level of diagnosis, multiple diagnostic labels, they're traversing, well, what do I do? So they might get the label, they might get some home exercises, they might get some devices or medications, but they still have what they have. They've got to sleep with themselves, they've got to wake up with themselves, and they've got to face another day. So the people who I see who really make progress and recover and heal and return to wholeness is they traverse all of the medical investigation and then they integrate it. So the medical world is essentially saying there's nothing sinister going on. We can't see any tumor to remove, or we can't see any physical anatomical problem. So that's what we call medical clearance. So you're still feeling the symptoms. You're still feeling uncomfortable or scared or nervous or bedridden. But the medical world is saying, we're not sure what we can do about this. It's kind of unexplained. It's a bit of a mystery. The people who I see heal are the ones who say, okay, my body is giving me this signal. I have a sense of peace of mind that I'm not dying. That's important. That's the medical clearance. But why is my body giving me this repeating signal? Why do I keep hearing the noises in my body or in my head or in my ears? Why do I keep getting this unsettled, dizzy, spinning, vertigo, brain fog, exhaustion? Why? Why is my body not replenishing, not recuperating? Where is my vitality? Where is my clarity? So the body's always looking for equilibrium and homeostasis. Your body wants to be in a balanced ecosystem. It wants all of its physiology working with flow. It doesn't want to be stuck or congested. But the thing is you're not living on an island on your own. You're living in a human body, in a world, in a culture, in a society, right? If you're a teacher, you're in a classroom with students. If you're a dentist, you're in a dental clinic with your colleagues and your clients. So your body is not only giving you signals for you as an isolated being, which you're not, we're interdependent. Your body is giving you signals to help you understand the world that you're in. And this is context and this is relational. So I have seen many people heal and recover from these unexplained medical mysteries. And they do it because they change their relationship to the world they're living in. So it could be that in the workplace, they're noticing that it's not serving them. They're not getting their physiological needs met. So your body has a need for connection, safety, belonging. And, perhaps you have sensory needs in terms of stimulation, overstimulation, or understimulation. So your body can be saying to you, no, I need to get outside more. I need to move more. Maybe I need more meaningful, intense, or intentional relationships, friendships, colleagues. Maybe I need more dreaming, more creativity, more challenge in the workplace. So what can happen is they start to reflect on, okay, where am I in my life? Where am I spending my energy? And who am I? And this is when they really start to heal. Their vertigo, tinnitus, pain, anxiety, all of those symptoms shape them into the person that they're needing to become. They grow into a new version of themselves with step-by-step gentle processes. It's not overnight. It's a slow unfurling of who am I? Where is my boundary? Where do I end and where do other people begin? When am I merging with other people and losing myself into other cultures or systems? When am I becoming what the world around me is telling me I should be, rather than holding my center and remaining true to who I am, my nature, my unique sense of identity? So many people with these chronic illness, they have quite understandably had a huge shock to their identity. Because when you experience chronic illness, relationships can become strained. Your career might change. Perhaps you can't work in ways you could. And also maybe you can't do the hobbies or the sporting activities that you previously could. So all of this is taken away from you. So who are you? And it's this rediscovery of your identity and who you are and how you can thrive in the world. Once your nervous system settles into feeling safe, feeling connected, feeling belonging, feeling purpose, feeling creativity, a lot of those inner signals no longer need to continually fire. And I talk about this a lot in my work, that when we're afraid of the body sensations that we feel, we keep the fear and stress signals cycling through our nervous system, through our immune system, and through our general our entire experience, the heart pounding, and we get the anxiety response. But the thing we're afraid of is ourselves. We're afraid of our own body. We're afraid of our own sensations. So how do we shift from fear of what we feel into trusting what we feel and finding the wisdom in what we feel? How is my body behaving like a compass and giving me relevant, meaningful information about the world around me? So who am I becoming? Who am I growing into? This is the journey of Rocksteady and Sensing Ground. This is how people heal their symptoms. They stop asking external experts or doctors to fix them. They stop looking for a cure, and they stop buying devices. And they change how they are in relationship with their body, and they change how they are in relationship with the world around them. It's a tremendously beautiful process. And if that is you, I look forward to supporting you on your journey to understand your body, your sensations, and whoever it is that you are becoming. Because that is your sacred identity, and you write it. You're the expert in what you feel, and you're also the expert in knowing who you are. Never let anybody else write your story for you. So bye for now.